This video is for SuccessNet Plus users of digits, and we're going to talk about late submissions. Here I've logged into digits, and if I want to make an assignment and I want to enable late submissions, first of all I can set that up for always allowing late submissions by entering class, going to More, Preferences, and over here on the left, if I go to Activities, this first box I ignore. I go down to the bottom here, and most of the time you just want to enable late homeworks. This third line here is Math Excel Homeworks, and on the far right in gray is Edit. Right at the top there is an Enable Late Submission button, and I can click that. If I want, I can also enable a grace period where it deducts points. I've never really used that, so I'm not sure how that works, so I'm going to leave it off. I can click Apply to All, which is going to apply it to all homeworks I've assigned. You might also just want to go back and click Save as well, just to make sure it takes. Now after you're done with that, you want to save preferences, and then at the top it should say Preferences updated successfully. Now there's another way to do it as well. If I were to assign something in Table of Contents, and I'm just going to pick a homework here. Assign. I'm going to assign it to my class, and you pick some due date and just save and assign. It's now in my classes. I can go to Manage Coursework, and you can see here at the bottom I just assigned this 15-1 homework. It says folder is being prepared, so I'm going to try it for something else. I'm going to pick this end of year test here at the top. This is an old one. If I click this little arrow next to it, I can go to Edit, and under Edit I can go to Preferences, and again I can enable late submissions. Now this is a test, so it didn't take hold from that last Preferences. Once I enable late submissions, I just hit Save and Return. This will allow students to do it past the due date. So once a student has done something, how do you know when they've done it past the due date? Well, when you go in to digits, one of the things over here is New Grades. And if you click on New Grades, down here it says Past Due Submitted, and mine says 0 because I've already looked at it. But if I click on it, I have a student here, 6-5. This is a fake student. And if I click the little plus, it shows me the assignments that this student has turned in past due. And if I want to accept this, I can just click the little box and then click Accept. And what that will do is it'll now take that item from the student that they submitted late, and it'll grade it and put it in the grade book. And so the grades again appear here under Grades. And so I can look that this student took this test. And they did it late. Here's the red. I think that's because they didn't pass it. And it's just me doing things. So that's a way you can assign work and allow late submissions. And it's also how you can look at their grades after they've submitted it late.